Hello and welcome to the Harriet Muller Art Channel, giving you the techniques to produce amazing artwork. Today we're going to be drawing this golden retriever. So get yourself a sketchbook or some plain white paper. You'll need a pencil, an eraser and a black pen. And don't forget, if you like drawing animals, you can download my free PDF of how to draw horse galloping, which you'll find just in the link above. Let's get started. So we're going to start off with a nice big circle, just slightly towards the right hand side of the page. You can always draw around something and it doesn't have to be perfect. So just draw a very light, rough circle, just like this. And remember, you can pause the video at any moment if it's going too quickly for you. So next to this large circle, we're going to draw a slightly smaller circle, just starting about here. You can use a compass if you like. You can see my circles aren't very round. They're not perfect, but we're just using them as guidelines. There you go. So we're going to draw another circle, slightly smaller than this one, just up here. This is going to be the dog's head. There we go. There we go. Onto this circle, we're going to draw the dog's muzzle. So just come out just like this, just like that. Draw a line coming down for the nose. We're going to do, just kind of indicate where the eye is going to be, and then do a cone type of shape just here. That's where the ear is going to be. Okay, now draw a line coming straight down from this circle to this circle, and also one from here to this circle, and then coming down to this circle. There we go. We're going to do the fronts of the legs. So you see kind of the halfway mark here, just slightly to the right of that, draw a line coming down, and then the little foot, and then the same on the other side, a line coming down, and this foot finishes slightly higher, just up there. I'm going to do the hind leg now. So draw a line coming at an angle, just like that, and then it's going to come down, and then the foot, and there'll be another one just poking behind that. Then last but not least, we'll draw the bottom part of the tummy. Now get your eraser handy, because we're going to be rubbing out some of these preliminary lines. But first of all, we're just going to do a little bit more detail. So the front legs, I'm just going to add the back of the front legs. Just make it come down like this. I'm using a more sketchy style now, you've probably noticed. And then the paw, like that. And then the other one's peeping out behind. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the hind leg. So this one actually comes up a little bit further, starts up about here, comes down, just like this. And then the paw. Just going to erase that line there. And then the back of the hind leg starts from the circle, comes round the joint and comes down like so. Just like that. Okay, we're going to finish off the tummy. So golden retrievers have this lovely long fur. So I'm using these long strokes just to show the furry bits. Okay, so this comes all the way down to the front leg, and then the front legs are actually quite furry, so just draw a bit more fur coming out the back. Okay, now we're going to add the tail, so bring it round just like this, a bit more fur, and we can start erasing some of these preliminary lines. So let's get rid of these, make it look a little bit more realistic, see what we're doing. You see that there now? Okay, I'm going to get rid of these ones too. There we go, it's starting to take shape now, isn't it? So let's just do the chest, because this has a lot more fur than I depicted first of all. So just using these just kind of wispy lines. I'm just doing lots of little lines, just like that. Just kind of pressing on the page and lifting up the pencil. I'll get rid of that so it doesn't distract us. Okay, let's keep on going all the way up. Now we're going to focus on the dog's head. So I'm just going to erase these just a little bit, not so much that we can't still see them, but just so that they don't distract us. So I can still see a little bit where I'm going to put the eye and the ear. So let's do the shape of the head first. So there we go. If you get it wrong, just erase it. That's the beauty of doing it in pencil first. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. Keep on going. Bring it down. And this dog's actually got its mouth open. So just going to get rid of this line here. Got his little tongue sticking out, so let's just do that. And then the lower part of the mouth. And we can see, I'm going to have to erase this a little bit more, I think. We can see a few teeth in there. So do a few canines. There we go. And then obviously to do the nose. Just like so. Now the eye. There we go. And last but not least, the ear. Now take a step back and see if your drawing is in proportion. I'm just going to add a little bit more detail before I go over it in pen. A few more wispy lines just to show the direction of the fur. Like this. A few more lines like that. And also put in some ground and some shadow underneath, just so that it doesn't look like it's flying. And just draw in the other hind leg just behind this one. That one's going to be in shadow. Okay, now it's time to go over it in pen. So here's our finished golden retriever drawing. You may have noticed that I raised the front feet just slightly, just so that they were in line with the hind legs. You can always make little tweaks just before you do it in pen. So just go back to your pencil drawing and erase any bits that aren't right. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please click subscribe and like, and I hope to see you on the next one. If you have any requests, put them in the comment section below. Thank you, goodbye.